knows the way.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Ingredients are... I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
I understand the inclination, Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures, after all. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vin go to waste. You had best rid yourself of that slime with all due haste. I'll turn you into a pincushion.
No significant enemy gained the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say. And that's how you grab the Minotaur. The brutes leave themselves wide open right before they charge.
We've an opening. Focus your attack.
I shall lead the charge. Well done. Do not falter. We'll take everything out with our strength. But we must prevail.
I think I can. The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and
Watch out for the choppers.
we'll want to use fire against this foe.
You had best rid yourself of that slime with all due haste.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'll get that for you. I'll turn you into a intuition.
The attack has won.
I shall lead the charge.
It is.
One of us has been doused in slime.
I'm saved, Master, and 'tis all thanks to you.
As a foe worthy of caution, naught save our best will do.
The armor is staring me right in the face. This brute has quite the temper.
A reckless opponent. Let's breathe his brain.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand. I shan't allow any who harm the Arisen to go free.
Ice is our ally against harsh fiends.
What a sight to set the enemy's teeth to chattering. Feast on foe before Let us finish this. Bring the fiends down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Let's rid yourself of that slime with all due haste. With the simple our foe goes. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike ere it recovers. Leave an opening. Focus your attacks.
I shall lead the charge. Nothing like a jaunt through the woods to put a spring in one's step.
Give me Arisen. I shall see to it this... does not happen again. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. I'll wager I could make that shot.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
Thank you. Here, by way of thanks.
You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here. You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's for...
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so.
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
This is the inn. We've rooms to spare if you're looking to spend the night. Of course, nothing's free in this world.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say. I've a feeling fortune shall favour us this day.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned? How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what...
Tread carefully. It seems our every step is being watched.
You say that, but I sense no hostility. Whatever's going on here, I don't think they mean us any harm.
Quiet as a milk.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Dare I presume I've caught your eye? I suppose I could indulge you.
Well met, sir.
I suppose I could indulge you.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
These faces have grown mightily familiar.
It is not without cause that we are called nomads. No matter how far we might stray, we can always find each other again.
I'm not interested.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? If aught about what is here that thieves are to begin with, those who wander in, of course, you are knowing, which is to say, you. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey. Can't say I've any.
I'm not interested.
be the visitor I've heard so much about. Arthur. At least, no one by that name lives here. As you like, sir.
This is the end, of course. Nothing's free in this world. It's a blessing to find myself so big I shan't let circumstance dictate. Do stop by again.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
If you're curious, why not ask my lord yourself?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Do come again.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a...
Fancy a look at my wares?
Business could be better, but I'm scrape always a pleasure.
Well met, sir.
Aught you need of me?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Got something for me?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
What brings you here?
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I it will remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I'll pop open the chest.
Well met, sir.
What brings you here? If you're curious, why not ask my lord yourself?
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard. As you like, sir.
Well met, sir. How might I do it, sir?
No seen you about. You the outsider?
My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
I warn you, I'm not easy. I suppose I could indulge you.
Well met, sir. Well met, sir.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Oh, you've a sharp eye. Suppose I ought not to have underestimated you, Sir Arisen. You wonder how I know? For starters, 'tisn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz. Naught mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. Know what I mean? I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
All that obscure advice, only to depart with nary a word of explanation? Shall we try... doing what she did to us, then?
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, I've lived in this... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
Well met, sir.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Yeah? What is it?
This is the... Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Do stop by again.
Scared the life out of me. scared the life out of me.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
What a shame. How are we to prove our mettle now?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Here we are.
Unless my eyes deceive me, there's something down there.
Have at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
'Tis easily done.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen. We're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Aught you need of me?
You're the one, then? Fine.
Dear me.
I'll not take that from you.
Thank you, sir.
I fear I've not useful...
Huzzah!
You're here. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, Master, I thought I might never see you again.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask...
Well met, sir.
Right, just follow me.
Well met, sir.
How might I...
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel on the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
I can't... quite put my finger on it, but aught's changed with this place.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll...
Someone saw fit to camp here, 'twould seem.
Mayhap we ought to return for a rest when we're in need of one. A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Now we must...
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Come on then. Let's dance.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
That's just what I was thinking.
Ice can be deadly.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I am grateful to you, Arisen. Oh, too slow.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Could you come over here?
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Arisen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that special.
Surely not.
I shall do as you say.
thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
So we may not die in battle, which is a far cry from being invincible.
One of us is ready. A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
Thank you, Master. I feel much better now.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brandt at once. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Afro excels at area. Take care to keep it in your sights.
Easily done.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Perhaps. Follow me. Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you, as long as it takes.
Oh dear. What am I to do? Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trust. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there night. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travel. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look. All this quiet makes me come over and...
I believe I know whom we must seek. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to them. Many thanks, friend.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
That's just what I was thinking.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Fascinating.
Quite. Though no definitive reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use.
There is much we ought to tend to. if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty.
That thief Maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult for the Queen Regent.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask this task with my thanks? Some of the sentries posted them. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the here. This should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve I refer to Waldar. Many a time as these, and many a time as the magistrate. Our laws dictate that. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, what say you? I prepared a means. This mission demands the utmost should you be discovered. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are, you will need to infiltrate. I have attempted to do the same. Would that I could undertake. What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the...
Peruse at your leisure.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Wonderful.
What's What's this all about?
Oh, welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you? How extraordinary.
Where was I headed?
These like bloody places watching.
Could use a little fun to brighten my day.
Welcome.
Each their own. The rules at your leisure.
I've got the sharpest.
Let's take it easy.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Bed at this hour. Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
The Goblin's lair lies somewhere along the Western Road. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace. Mind to know someone taught them. Lesson at least.
Need anything?
I ought to turn in tonight. No shame in letting down your hair now.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
How might I be of assistance?
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Ore. It was stolen from me while I was delivering. It's no exaggeration. To be quite truthful, working under a man such as him, unless...
The Jadeite...
Have you heard the rumors? The residents of a small village to the north are said to have perished overnight. There was no...
I follow my whims, wheresoe'er they may lead. All my troubles clean away this place.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Hope to see you again.
Wonder if there's any...
Pray, sir, seek out the Jadeite. As for where to look, you could try asking a bandit, or someone who's apprised of illicit deal.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Have you come from the ancient battleground to the north is overrun with horror. In times past, 'twas safer. Since a few days past, it could be that or say, if I can.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumb? The soldiers won't do aught for him. Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? Do you truly mean that, sir? If you return him to me, I will be for...
Shall we seek some answers?
There are quite a few beasts. Strange, that. Mayhap you've seen those. Couldn't tell you whether any of that...
I'd be glad to talk when...
You'll never believe... Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the set. Mayhap my eye...
Shame there aren't... I rather enjoyed hearing that it's said to descend in times of conflict, scattering...
If you want my advice...
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, gold's made to be spent. Pleasure doing business with you.
Go on, have a look. I'm nodding off where I stand.
It's this way.
What will come of this?
Wonder if there's any...
Pray, sir, as for where to look, you could try on.
Could it be aught if I cannot dissuade you from
It's quite a quandary.
Aye, he had what looked like a bundle of grass with him. Only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. He would say no more than 'twas a secret. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I charged to his aid. But a wolf, poor lad. Pray help him if you can, sir.
Interested in my wares?
Poor Rog. And he's delivered me my ram. I still recall his smile. Oh, Rog. Well, I
will use this opportunity.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual?
Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location. Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Fire won't do much good here. Best to try and hit them. Looks to be something worth
Lay
thinking
down your
for
arms
hereabouts.
before you hurt yourself. One arrow is all I need.
You keep your life, and I take the rest. Yeah!
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts.
Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location. Now, what might that be?
There, Master, Saurians!
Our foe abhors the cold. We'll want to use ice against it.
Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! You'll not live to regret this! And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Is it? My thanks. Something for the trouble.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Come, I'll lead the way. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. A concealed passage. It would seem my intuition was right on the mark.
Do you mean to proceed? My, you're a bold one.
I knew you'd see it done, Arisen.
Here we are.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Be sure to aim true.
Look! Oxen! How tranquil.
Careful. Oxen are like to charge when angered. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Here's hoping I can find myself.
Time to move on.
I'll turn you into a pit cushion.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
You've given me much to think about. One arrow is all I need.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
I am sorely disappointed.
These faces have grown mightily familiar.
That explains the harmony betwixt us.
Unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
Give no quarter!
No quarrel here.
It is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Arisen. Do not falter.
You safeguard the Arisen, and I'll handle the remainder.
Bear in mind that the brute will help women with unwavering resistance.
It's a tendency we might exploit, though to do so is to court danger.
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
I shall lead the charge! ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
The twinkling stars are captivating to behold.
'Tis as you say.
Saurians, Master.
Our foe abhors and cold. We'll want to use ice against it.
I've never seen my own master.
Unbelievable!
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worry, Ward. I know them.
Your most priority is to douse those flames.
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Perhaps fortune would deign to aid us at last.
Efficiency at its best.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further. A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
There's no telling what might lie in those business.
Should be assailed. We have got to best our adversary.
I'm scared. What's going on? How did I get here? I remember. The wolves. How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. Thank you. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think...
Shall we report our results? Let us deliver the lad to Sir Morris forthwith. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. Over here, if you please. This way, Master. Pray, follow me.
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Over here, if you would.
Well, there's no fixing this in a hurry. Better we take the long way round than waste our time gawking at it.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
I could look upon this fair master. Undead! I'll turn you into a pincushion.
pick this up then, shall I? Wouldn't do to abandon our hard-won spoils, after all.
Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Let us deliver the lad to Sir Maurice forthwith. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
My back. Shall I give it a try? I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to let us deliver the lad to Sir Maurice forthwith. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Strike true, lest the beast leave.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Is that... It is! Rog! You've returned to us.
That I have. And 'tis all thanks to this sir's kindness.
Truly! And you seem unharmed as well. What a relief. We owe you a great debt, sir. You have my unending gratitude. Hurry along to your grandfather now, Rog. He's beside himself with worry for you.
I will. I promise.
It's this way. Sir Mirrodin, who calls yon manor home, is said to be a sorcerer of great renown. Tell is, he keeps all manner of magical implements in his abode. Mind, I don't believe anyone's really seen them. He's rather a crotchety sort, to say the least. You pay him a visit, and he's like to turn you away before you've even said hello.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Need anything? Many thanks. Need anything? Business could be better, but I've many thanks.
Stay away from me.
Aught you need of me?
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter... He seems to have vanished while... And if I may be candid, 'tis an item of precious, and in my hour of need, you will be rewarded.
Sirs Offalv and Everard each seek the Jadeite orb. To whom what
I can do for you?
Well, hello there. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. But... particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Always a pleasure.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
My feet always take me.
Peruse at your length.
Where are you going?
Come on, have a look.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowd.
A good sleep will ensure we are...
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I'm finding myself hard-pressed to respond.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Got to keep it together.
Rog? Rog, is that you, my boy?
Hello, grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to lay eyes on you again.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
I'm very sorry, grandfather. I didn't mean to call...
And you? Words alone will ne'er be enough to... Pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness, but I hope you will accept it all the same. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for...
How might I be of service?
Pawns are permitted to approach the castle, but not walk the grounds. I shall accompany you to the entrance.
Yours at your leisure, sir. Are you... Well, hello. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the board. Where quarrels occur. Oh, every other day. Do come again?
Ray, follow me.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? Oh, I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make. Though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
Pretty kind.
You seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your...
Leave this place at once!
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste steam.
Suppose I can always run.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'm unsure how best.
Ooh! What would you have me?
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Nothing I can't find.
To your landmarks.
Hear that thundering gate? 'Tis a cyclops.
Don't think I'll stand for this.
I like that. Seems we have a ranged one done.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Yeah!
Ideal for tossing about other foes. If this is my end, so be it.
What am I supposed to do?
You're not listening.
Take opportunities as they come, I say.
What? One of us has been drenched.
There's more where they
A flawless execution.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Got some business with me, do you? Politics this morning.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Got some business with me, do you?
Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat. When rations are lacking. Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen. You'd think they'd have learned from the last one that we're not to be trifled.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Fear not. 'Tis falling hand. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
As ever, your timing is impeccable.
this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall...
Alakarilum fionaro osto urine. Aliele finis amandasil eruman.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. I'll wager I could make that shot.
Be sure to aim true. Together, I think we can manage it. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away. Traveling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover. 'Tis nearby. Should I lead the way?
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
As you say. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
This battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
the pack. It's on the back. I'll wager I could make that shot.
Be sure to aim true.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
This looks as good as you
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
As a matter of fact, curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Tis the strange sort that ventures willingly into darkness.
You think we have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trusted?
We must. Let us finish this quickly.
It is easily done.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
If attempted, we might exploit. But to do so would be to court danger.
I'd save you.
If you would. Nasty blow, that.
This is the simplest strategy that our foe may use. Knock its feet out from under it and strike here at the top.
Might not dare attempt to defeat it though. But together, I think we can manage it. My thanks. Just what I need. Now spare no effort to do this work.
Very well.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Safely done.
Stricken you, Arisen. level-headed.
Defeating this foe is hardly worth boasting about.
Aren't like to find purchase.
First watch, then act. 'Tis a sound strategy.
Ah, yes. Now I see.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know. So the fun begins again, right?
Give no water! What a team we make, Arisen!
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
We need only hone our skills, and in time we shall be indomitable.
Right you are. Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Must finding these be so difficult?
Our collection grows.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss. Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me. A fantastic find. Would that my master from beyond the rift were blessed with such good fortune.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. Tis a vexing thing, communicating without a shared tongue. Would that we could find some common ground between us.
Let us endeavor not to give our hosts any reason to doubt us further.
Elelote and fear ananduin, mormate fa elecano. Osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Our adventure continues.